Hi folks, welcome to the channel. It's all about racing. Today we are going to take a look at a Porsche 911 GT3 R. This one is brought to you by the fine folks at Tarmac Works. It is a 1/64 scale diecast car. Comes in a very cool and very unique plastic base. In fact, I like the Tarmac Work bases. Probably the best of all the cars, including those I have in 1/43 scale as well. Also comes with a nice acrylic top. And like all Tarmac Works Hobbies cars, supposedly these are limited edition cars. This tells me this number 88 of potential 9,999, which I think if you make almost 10,000 cars, it's not a limited edition car. But that's what they say anyway. And if you pull out and take a look at this card from a distance, the details come out. It actually says limited edition on the card itself. In the background, you really can't see it with the camera, but it's kind of unique. Very, very cool. Let's take the top off this thing and take a look at it. Oops, if we can, without, hold on just a second. Yeah, the top fit on it pretty tightly. As I mentioned, these are die-cast cars. They are sealed. They don't have any moving parts. And Tarmac Works cars do not roll. I can tell you that because I've removed all these from the bases, which I normally never do with any cars, particularly 143. But because these bases are somewhat bulky and I put them all in a display case, I have taken them off the bases and I just basically re-put it on the base to show you how it looks. But these are really, really nice looking cars. They're very nicely done. I consider Tarmac Works to be the very best of the 1/64 scale cars. The detail on them is generally better than you see on that of both Spark and Mini GT. The decals are applied better. I have yet to find a mistake, an error, or a quality control issue with any of the Tarmac Works cars that I've got. I wish I could say the same for Mini GT. But take a look at it, really nicely done. Good looking wheels. You've got the Michelin logos on there on the tires. You don't find that on Mini GT or Sparky. Kind of hard to see the brake rotors and the brake calipers, but believe it or not, they're there. Has a nice antenna on the top, very nicely done. Paint job, very clean, very fresh, very sharp. I mean, just really good looking. Take a look at the car from the front here. I love these bases. Tarmac Porsche 911 GT3 R Nürburgring, 24 hours of 2017. Good looking car, really nicely done. Look at the front splitter there. Nice work on the grills. You've got the dive planes on the side. Again, decals are applied very evenly, very well, very cool. Headlight details, yeah, they're headlights. 1/64 scale, it's kind of hard to bring out a lot of details. There's a good look at the front end. You can see the fuel cap, the decals. You can see the steering wheel in the background there. I'm kind of surprised. That's a round steering wheel. I should think in 2017 on a GT3R you would have a steering wheel that's more shaped like the ones you have on your PlayStation or whatever. But yeah, maybe that's something that they missed on this car. I don't know. Gran Turismo, you see the leader lights there on the windshield, the windshield wiper. You can see some of the interior details from here. You know, that's something that you really don't get much in 1/64 scale. They're usually pretty lacking as far as interior detail. Not particularly the case with these cars. Very nicely done. Bring it around, look at the side. You can also see the little tear pad tabs on the windshield wipers, or on the windshield tear pad sheets, excuse me, not wiper. And here's a look at the passenger side. Again, very, very nicely done. You can see the fuel cap there right along the B-pillar, the names of the drivers, all along the window ledge. Of course, you can't read them. It's 1/64 scale. It is just too darn small. You got two very cool antennas on the top of the car. And I'm going to see if you can see anything from this angle looking in. You really can't. 1/64 scale is kind of tricky. They're kind of hard to see a lot of the details, respectively. I mean, I really have to bring out my magnifier. I even do that for 143, but with 1/64, it's absolutely necessary. This being a rear-engine car, you know, the back of it is enclosed. You can see a little bit of venting there to let heat escape from the engine. And here's a good look at the back. You can see the rear diffuser, the exhaust stack on there. This is a 911 GT3R, not a 911 RSR, so the rear diffuser is not as enhanced as it is on the RSR cars. But again, Tarmac Works did a really pretty good job here, I think. And take a look at that. One thing that you see, I don't know if you see it, right above the rear vent, and I'll kind of point to it with my finger. There's actually a tow hook there. You can see that protruding out, and I'll pull it around the side. I mean, that's amazing for a 164 detail scale car. I mean, what? There you go. There you can see that thing. See that little tiny tow hook? That is just absolutely amazing, I think. I mean, I expect it on a good 143 scale car, but on 164, that is pretty remarkable. Very nicely done. Good look at the rear wing on the car. Aberlin, apparently they make food. I don't find it that appetizing to look at, particularly on the rear wing of a car. Actually, it kind of makes my stomach a little queasy, to be honest with you. But Motul I can get, that's an oil company, French oil company. Make good products. I actually use Motul products in my Corvette. And there's a good look at the top of the car, Frikadelli Racing Team. Very, very cool. Nicely done. Good job, Tarmac Works. Anyhow, folks, that's it. Let me know what you think about these cars. If you like them, give me your thoughts and comments in the section below. Thanks for watching.